Hi, guys. How are you? Weasley and Ash. How are you guys doing? It has been a day. A good day, but a day. Very long day. But I'm excited to be here. It's a little nice, kind of, to take a little bit of a DDV break with some Hogwarts. But yes, I'm excited. In the Discord, I did put a new link in there. Well, Marmalade put a new link in there for Hogwarts Legacy, and I have pinned the attachment that I said I was going to like 2 streams ago. But I pinned the attachment for the checklist for Hogwarts. So if you're interested, it is in there now and pinned at the top. It's just a Word document, so it's pretty easy to follow. Okay. Oh, I totally forgot. Hi, Cradle. Welcome in. Nice to see you again. I forgot we were looking at my room of requirement. I was like, why is she on the screen? Why aren't we dealing with Charlotte? Okay, so we did just get our room of requirement, which is exciting. And now I get to delete everything we did. Hello? Why are you not going away? You were confused too. I know, right? It's like, wait a minute. Who is that? It's always funny when I go from DDV to Hogwarts because the controls, I'm like, oh my goodness. Hi, Lainey. How are you? Welcome in. You were rewatching the beginning. Okay. And it's not like I don't like that they put pictures here, but I like to decorate it myself. Like, don't put stuff there. But then again, I like the moonstone. Yeah, no one's real sure about that, Lainey. I mean, it's very bizarre. It's supposed to be like a calculation that YouTube does based on like who's chatting, who's doing super chats, who's doing what, but it never makes sense. Like someone could come in the middle of the gaming session and all of a sudden they're number one. It's bizarre. Hi, Sharon. Welcome in. Did I shut it off for this stream? Shut what off? The calculations? No. I didn't know it was like per stream. I didn't even enable it. I don't even know how to enable or disable it. You've tested super chat in another stream and it doesn't work. I know. It's just so random, right? The crown thing. Yeah, I didn't touch it. It's there. I don't know how to mess with it. I feel like I'm deleting my valley again, which is going to be fun. I saw that today in our stream, the poll that won was the one about how to set up and plan for each biome. So, yeah, it'll be interesting. I see them. I wonder, Weasley, did you change a setting? We have a phantom number 2. You picked Dream Snaps for that one. Yeah, we are going to do a Dream Snap one. Whatever came in second, that's going to be the one we do in the second decor camp. No problem, Weasley. Just going to finish deleting this stuff. Sorry if you're hearing a bunch of noise. My family, it's trash night, so they're going around emptying all the trash cans. Okay, I think I got everything now. We are at a blank space. Cool. Well, I feel like I should decorate just like the wall, like not decorate, but like I feel like we should pick an aesthetic and color. I'm a Hufflepuff, so I really do like the botanical look. Ooh, I got to admit, I like just the wood. Although the black is kind of nice because it just adds, I feel like, a little bit of texture.
Hello.
The white is pretty. Hello.
I'm done.
Okay.
With chores. Do you still want me to get on and mod for you?
If you could. Everybody wants to say hi. You can just lurk if you can just listen.
I will just listen then. Hello, everybody.
But yes, if you can just get on and like lurk in case I need something.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. She's gonna get ready and plug in and then she'll be in. I kind of like the black. I'm kind of digging it. Why? You know, let me change. There we go. Oh, Cradle's number 2. There's number 2. Yeah, I'm kind of digging this black and cream botanical look. Let's see. I don't know. I kind of like the lady. The lady in the wall. Maybe pop a peanut of color in there somewhere. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. We'll leave that at that for now. Botanical again. Should we... love me some Gothic architecture. But I'm going to go all in, I think, in this room with the botanical because it's really pretty here. So, did you guys get everything from the premium shop, or like what did you end up getting, if anything? I mean, you saw I ended up getting everything, obviously, just because Well, I wanted to kind of show everybody in stream, but
Deke thinks you aren't doing
I
a good
happen to
one,
like
kid.
it. I'm pretty good with what I bought. I'm not. I don't feel like buyer's remorse or anything. I'm happy with it. You caved and bought it all. Hey, we've all. I have major FOMO, so yeah, I get it. Okay, this looks cool. I like. I like. You just got Nana and the well. Forget somebody was saying that they didn't like the well. I can't remember who it was. I think it might have been Bug. I think we'll leave that on scientific. That way we get a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Those disappear anyway later, so FOMO is real, right? It's so real. Hi Charlene, how are you? You found me again. Here I am. Playing the Hogwarts Legacy. I just got my room of requirement the last stream, so I definitely wanted to jazz it up just a little bit since we'll be coming in and out of here. Jay, that's right. He said it looked like a toilet. You're right. It's so funny. I can't unsee it now, though. Why is it keep selecting the darn archway? Bookshelf. Okay. We'll make this one different, too. Like maybe that one? Ooh, gothic. Gotta be gothic, right? Okay. So then we just got the ceiling and these like little sections here. Let's see. I kind of like that one. See, I don't like bees like in my home and abode. So I don't love this one. Not gonna lie. Oh, that one's kind of different. Let's do that one. You've played it through twice now? Exactly. I mean, as you should, because it's so much fun. Oops. I don't want to go yellow. Let's go black. Kira ruined Aladdin and Jasmine's by calling it the salt and pepper shaker. Yeah, exactly. And now it's the toilet well. Thanks, Jay. So I didn't watch it yet, but I heard Mr. Star and Sky said something about a, he said something about the wings looking weird? Or somebody put that in on Reddit or something. I just haven't looked at it yet because I I don't want to be like upset. I can't decide which way I want to go with this. No, I like the plants. We're going all in Hufflepuff. We're doing it.
Most
Oh,
excellent.
darn it. Oops, I think I forgot to change the color. Yeah, the sunflower wings, right? Yeah, I didn't see what it was, but there was definitely something going around on the internet about the sunflower wings. I couldn't tell you what it was, but oh no, don't watch it if I love the wings. I do kind of love the wings. I don't want to be ruined for them. Okay. Well, I feel like this gave me a start. Let's just get a potting table and pot at least a few seeds. Oh no. Yeah, I can't watch it because I love them too. We'll make it green. And what can I plant? Oh, I don't have any seeds other than Dittany. Okay, well, we'll plant that then. Okay. Okay, so we have Professor Sharp. Acquire and use an invisibility potion. Acquire and use Thunder Brew against enemy. Okay. The flight test, which is purchase our broom. The demanding. So a lot of these have to do with flying, but I think we should probably contribute. Let's go to the main quest and do Sebastian here and get Confringo, because that's going to serve us well. I like to do this task before I get my broom and do anything else, because once I get my broom, I'm going to start flying over a lot of Merlin trials, which, as we know, Merlin trials expand your inventory. So I want Confringo to be able to do more of the Merlin trials themselves. So I want to do that one first. Okay, so we're going to go over here to Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom and then meet Sebastian. Aw, sunflower on your wrist. That's so cool. A lot of members in my family, namely my brother and my nieces and stuff, they have something tattooed on their finger for my mom and my dad.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the
I mean, usually when a high school boy's like, "Hey, meet me in this dark corridor. I have something to show you." It's never a good sign.
I'm sure
Just saying.
to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place.
I'm sure they do.
This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised.
Yeah, I don't have any tattoos on me. Not out of like, honestly, just lazy and cheap. I put my money in other things, and I just don't ever think about like something like that.
How did you find this place?
But my nieces and my brother and my sister-in-law, they all have
The Undercroft.
many.
We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't
Yeah, she did this one not too long ago.
sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
So there are 3 chests in this room. There's one there, one at the back, and then one towards the, like, around a pillar. Yeah, so it's like right here. There it is. There's no Revelio pages or anything in here yet. So it's just a matter of following the directions on the screen, basically.
Potions, that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient.
Oh, no, that's
Not
it's
surprising, I
called the
suppose.
Cryptorium.
Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
That's a
Is that
separate
how they
quest.
found this place?
One that
No,
will be
someone
coming up
once told
shortly.
you about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it. And I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets. But this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them.
Which, by the way,
Ominous
is what I
comes
named my owls
above.
in
I should be the first to
DDB.
tell you. Anyway,
Their names are
the Underground
Salazar,
has been a perfect
Helga,
place to sneak off to,
Godric, and
away from
Rowena
prying
for
eyes,
the
and
4
even practice otherwise
founders of
forbidden
Hogwarts.
spells,
Really? Like what?
like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
It sounds like a dangerous spell.
You sound like Ominous. He frowns upon using forbidden spells. Although he did enjoy learning this one. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can
Yeah,
teach
no,
it to
I
you
didn't
safely
name it
here.
Hedwig.
It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Nice work. How's it feel?
Oh,
It's
there
a
it
tad
is.
hot.
That's it.
I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we
Um,
synced our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I
The
swore we'd
purple
never let
one,
down.
the purple owl
this
is
day,
Rowena.
There's something about that spell that's
The
addictive.
classic is, like the brown one, I think, is Godric. The white one is Helga, and then the dark one is Salazar.
The blast does heat things up. I see how you lost your eyebrows.
You'll get used to it. Anne Ominous and I used to practice down here for hours. The Undercroft was our retreat. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do.
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Sure.
Just let me know when, and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Oh,
Gringotts. When
yay!
were you there?
I'm playing on
Professor
PlayStation
Flayton
as
and I
well.
wound up
So
there
the
after the
controls that
Dragon
you see
attack.
me choose from
was
is
this
based on
portkey.
PlayStation.
A portkey? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of
Hi,
ancient magic.
Bug. Welcome
Ancient magic.
in. Doing pretty
I don't know
good. How
what
are
I was
you?
expecting to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other.
Yay!
In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curses in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
So you do need to leave. You can't use the map. And then turn the game volume up? Okay. What you say when you leave here is not going to affect your game in any way or how you interact with Sebastian. So it's kind of how do you want your character to respond situation.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Actually, Sebastian brought me there. But he made it perfectly clear to keep quiet about it.
That rat! You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster, and I'm not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Okay.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft.
Why should I trust
Hi,
you?
Christina. His name is Ominous. Ominous.
I was trying to
Yes.
defend him.
And he's a
He was
drama
clear that
queen.
This was a secret place and I was to tell no one. He's a good friend.
I
Oh,
don't need you to tell
good.
me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble.
See what I mean?
He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
You do that. Oh, I heard our friend a key. Okay, this particular key that's down here by the statue just goes up to the top here and to the left.
Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the Ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
No, I'm slapping keys into cabinets. You thought he was going to be drunk? No, drama. Drama, drama, drama. Ominous is a big old drama queen. And by the way, don't forget, like, when you're running around the castle, you can come talk to your professors off time. They actually have interesting stories.
Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Hi, Gnome. Okay, so I won't talk to her, but when you play through your game, because I don't want to give everything away, right? When you do talk to her or any of the other professors when you're out of class, they actually really give you some interesting insight into themselves. So I suggest doing it. It's a fun little just side kind of thing. Let's see. Did we get this cabinet here? I don't think so. I got to assign my spells. Whoops. Okay. Oh, the game's on sale? Oh, that's awesome. Yes, you definitely should pick it up. It's super fun. Okay, so there's a key here behind the staircase. And it's just going to head to the main central staircase here. It's just right around the corner here. And there we are. The dark arts extras. Yeah, it's just a cosmetic. It's not, I mean, it's up to you. Let me real quick. I know this won't make much sense because it's my Dreamlight Valley scene, but that's okay. So I wanted to show you in the Discord, maybe. There we go. So there's this Hogwarts Legacy section now. And under general chat, this is pinned at the top. It's the Hogwarts Legacy checklist. And if you open it, like I said, it's just a Word document. And you can see, so it's got all of the locations of the arithmancy doors. Here's all of the Daedalian keys for you to keep track of. These are the main demiguise statues. Now, these are the ones that you need to unlock all 3 locking spells. It doesn't count like all of the ones that are in the little towns, because each little town has their own demiguise statue too. But this one's just the main ones here. So in Hogwarts and then in Hogsmeade. And then we have the astronomy tables, and it'll tell you like the name of it and where it's at. The landing pads, these are the ones for your brooms that you can land on and roughly about where they are. Okay, and then the butterflies. So again, this is roughly where you'll see the butterflies. So this is a handy dandy checklist. I highly recommend using it. It helps keep track of what you've done and what you haven't. That way, you know, again, we're playing this way to 100% the game. So this is just me sharing this data with you. But yeah, I hope that comes out handy for you. You probably didn't see that, did you? Because I just realized I was showing a Word document that I wasn't sharing. At any rate, click on it and then you can see it. Okay. Oh gosh. And see, I say that and now tech support is coming down and I'm sure she's coming down to tell me you weren't really sharing that. I know. I just said it before you even came down to yell at me. I know.
I was going to say you were on the wrong screen.
I'm aware. I'm aware.
Well, good. You caught yourself.
I did.
We just still the Discord while you were talking about here's the
I
butterflies,
know,
here's
I
the
know,
room.
I know, I know. I realized that as I was doing it. Okay.
I love you.
I love you too.
And my focus.
Okay, so this up here is one of the classrooms. I'm just coming up to grab a couple things. I don't think I already did it. There's a chest here and a Revelio page. which that I think we got. Okay, I just didn't get the chest. Yeah, I heard, as soon as I heard her coming down the stairs, I knew what she was coming to do, which was to yell at me. Okay, so now that we have disillusionment, we can come back up to the rooftop here. This is where we originally got our arithmancy door instructions, and then we got a few of the doors themselves. But back in this corner here is an eye chest, so we can get another 500 coins. Got you again. Okay. Silly question. Does anyone know if you need internet to play after buying it on Steam? What, Hogwarts or DDV? Oh, I can get over here. There's a portrait here. The one that talks to you. This guy right here. He has a Revelio page.
Revelio.
Hogwarts. I don't think so. I don't think you need internet. I say that. I mean, I really don't think so, though. Oh, fun.
Now, was it 2 pinches of Angelica or 3?
Again, you can talk to Sharp so you can see he's got the little dots over his head. But I don't want to do that. I want to go to class. But I got to get potions and stuff. So I think we're going to have to... Let's look at... So we know we need to get... Okay, so venomous tentacula, a mandrake. We got to get a mandrake because I'm pretty sure we have the venomous tentacula still. Professor Sharp, we need an invisibility potion and thunder brew. And then we can buy our broom too. So I think it's time to shop in Hogsmeade.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all.
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with a delivery?
Yes, I do.
Hi,
Capable
Melissa.
students such as yourself
Welcome
should have
in.
no trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no
No,
time
it's
to
Diet
brew?
Coke.
If you take this rather irritating
But
task off my hands,
it's only
I'd
the second
happily
one I've
allow you
had
to claim
today.
the delivery
I
fee
drank
from
water for the rest of the day.
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
You've no idea how grateful I am, truly. Here are the invisibility potions
No
she
problem,
requested.
Bug.
Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day.
Okay. Oh, you know what? Let me buy the Thunder Brew. I didn't even think about it.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around. A wise decision. Thank you.
Thunder Brew probably is my favorite of the potions. I like Maxima though too, but I think I love Thunder Brew. Hi, Radsy. Welcome in. Oh, let's buy a mandrake. Excuse me. We do have our Hogwarts commands ready for you guys to play with too. There's a spell. Let's see, spell, likes, and sort. And when you do the spell one, you can type someone's name, anybody.
Hope you're not here for a knotgrass sprig, because I'm not entirely sure I have them in stock. Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
Yeah, if you don't put anybody's name, you cast it on yourself. You cast ancient magic on me. And yet you did. Let's go. Get our broom. Descendo. Ooh.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Okay, so he has a page here. And then there's a couple chests. Don't you love how the shopkeepers just sit there and watch you steal everything from their shop?
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since
Welcome
trade routes
back.
were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier.
Oh, I didn't ask her, Christina. She's actually in chat. If you want to say it, she'll. Or she's wanting to know something about Zoom tech support.
Windwisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Okay.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
Gryffindor, good choice. I usually just get the house broom.
You'll be thrilled with that broom.
Weasley, Hufflepuff.
Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Vidal's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Casting in the face of animals.
I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter.
Stream Elements is after you, Weasley.
Remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom.
Right?
What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and
she's just jealous.
So I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl.
Yeah, we don't care about the time trials.
For collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
Yeah, we'll do that later, but sure.
That sounds intriguing.
Hi, Lindsay. Welcome in.
Thank
You
you.
love Hogwarts
It'll be
Legacy.
worth your while.
Yay! Me
If I'm
too.
right, the new
We're
upgrade ought to
playing.
enhance
You're gonna hear
breathing
me talk
even in the
about
dark.
like hidden things
And
and
I can
whatever
give you a
because we're
special
playing
prize.
to get
The time
like a.
trial should be a
I'm
bit of
I'm
fun
showing you
too.
my tips and
Go
tricks
the
to do
Quidditch pitch and
completion,
Imelda Reyes will sort you out.
like 100%ing the game.
Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Yeah, I am not gonna do that right now, but cool, bro, cool story. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to do this demanding delivery one. And on the way, we're going to see some enemies. And then as we see those enemies, we will stop and use our Thunder Brew
Hope
and
that
our
would inspire
Mandrake.
Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
Peeves. Not Peeves. Okay. I have to remember how to get on my broom. How do I get on my broom? I seriously do not remember how to get on my broom. I know everything about the game except how to get on my broom. What the heck? I know it's that button. Ah, there it is. My goodness. I was like, I know it's the circle button for Pete's sakes. One little thing, if you didn't know, if you fly really close to the ground, it will make you go fast automatically. So you don't have to necessarily keep holding your sprint button down. But you can see my yellow bar is not moving. So even though I'm using like high octane energy, I guess you could say, it's not using up my gold bar. I don't have to replenish that. I want to say there is, yep. Along the way, you'll see there's quite a few treasure spots. So you can just hop off and dive these as you go along. Some of them, well, they're like this, where you actually go in a cavern, but some of them are just like a dive down situation. There it is. Mm-hmm. Cool. You cast Lumos on me. I can take that. It's better than ancient magic, Weasley. Oh, look, it's a dog bog. We can use our Thunder Brew right on him. How about that? Let's use this too. Venomous Tentacula, maybe 2? Whoops, I didn't actually choose it.
Assignment's all finished.
And our Thunder Brew. There. You clearly do have beef. I don't know what that's about, Weasley, but... Glacius. It's a good one, too. Okay, we'll go up a little bit now that we're away from the water. Our friend here that we helped in the beginning has his shop all set up.
For all you did to get my carts returned to me. I've been painting and painting. Incredible how such darkness can inspire such beauty.
What you got for me, little man? Nothing? Do I need to sell you anything? I can sell you this stuff here.
Happy to purchase that. Good to have stock, I always say.
That's good. Okay.
You're stopping by. Be sure to visit
Wand fight. Uh-oh. Casting Confringo. Nice. So once we get done with Keenbridge, there are a number of things to do this way, which we can do now. We don't have to wait, which is kind of nice because it'll help you level up quicker. Oh, are you a Sebastian fan? Okay. Land just outside of Keenbridge, and there's a number of things to get here. So off here to the left is a little dock, and we have a number of items to get here. If I can remember where the stairs are. There's a bag and a chest. And then up here, there's a house. So this house here has a Revelio page right out front of it.
Revelio.
You can see, there it is. It's the tilted house. And then on the inside, obviously, you can see there are a few things to get in here as well. Is that Wiggenweld? Yeah, I can't carry anymore. That's okay. Okay, and then in this little shack right here, there's a chest. I think.
Revelio.
Oh no, it's behind it. Okay, and then we do see a Merlin trial here, but you can't do this one yet. You're going to come back to Keenbridge to do that particular one, so just ignore that. And then there's not a whole lot you can get here.
Always been keen on Keenbridge.
But what I suggest is getting on your broom right over here by the water. Under the bridge is a chest on this little rock. Sorry, my cat was playing with something by my feet, and I was like, that better not be a bug. Let's see. And then there's one right underneath the dock. You see this bag right here. Okay.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
And then when you see these boards, there are generally things you can read on these. You know, or look at. No trolls, you know, no spiders. Keenbridge is not keen on everything. Okay, so here's our person we got to talk to.
Madame Lewang, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's Potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
Yeah, okay.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a knut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
Fine, I have to do it for class anyway.
Seems simple enough. I'll do it.
I should think so.
Incendio. Okay. Let's see. Drink the invisibility potion.
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with?
Hi,
Perhaps combining
KK.
your recipes and skills.
No, I'm a good Hufflepuff, not evil. I leave that to Coco.
The rest of us have to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
You do that.
What do you have for sale?
Again, she just sells potions. So you can see there are, and you can buy moonstone and eggs or whatever you might need for potion making, but I generally never come back to her
Stopping in, I appreciate it.
because you get what you need from nature versus spending money. Okay, so back behind her is a chest. Here's where you get her recipe book. And then back behind her, this is her house. And you can see it is a locked house, which we will come back to. I can't remember if she had, no, okay. Okay, so back here, there's like this like garden area. Again, there's a Revelio page here.
Revelio.
And then there's a wand handle here. Okay, and then there is right out back here, you can see in the water is a diving spot. Okay, this one, there's like an Accio thing right. I think it's just the one chest back here. And a bunch of cute frogs. I love the little frogs. Aren't they adorable? If you start to hear my cat yell, it's because he's playing with a spring and he carries it around in his mouth and yells at it. Go figure. Okay, we're just gonna fly on out. Okay, so we are on the opposite side of Keenbridge. I want to go back over. That cemetery has Inferi in it if you are looking forward to killing them, which you can if you want to.
Wonder who lives here.
So we're going to go back down here. This is where we just went into the water. Okay. So on the other side of the pen here, there's another chest. Okay, so then you have this house here. It's locked. We can't go in it right now. But back behind it, and you can barely see it back there, is a little like shed. And inside that shed is one of the like spell crafts for your room of requirement. Okay, why does this game want to give her nothing but statues? Gus is snugging with you. Oh. Okay. Whoops. I keep hitting that trigger instead of the button. Okay, so like I said, there are things across here. We have, you can see there is a whole bunch of stuff over through here. You're going to be coming back to this tower because there's a astronomy table here, so I wouldn't bother with this place right now. And you're going to be coming back here for the Diricall. This is where you're going to get that for your professor's assignment. So again, I wouldn't bother with that.
Revelio.
So you can hit Revelio while you're on your broom. We're going to just stop and do a couple Merlin trials, I think. Okay, we can't do this one yet. This is a, you need Flipendo to do these ones with the blocks. Oh wait, is this a, no, that's a light one. We can do this one. Hi Baz, welcome in. Hi Steph, welcome in.
Lumos.
Mm-hmm. Ah, damn it. Why won't they go in? Hello. Thank you. Milo, you talking? Yeah, what you got to say? He is so cute. Do I remember where the other one is? Oh yeah, I have to get that one off the bridge. Okay. You have to kind of like almost fall. I'm just kidding. Don't fall.
Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
I like how she kind of like shit talks Merlin. Like, oh, not so smart, are you, Merlin? Greatest wizard of all time. Whatever. Milo's telling stories. He certainly is. I know. Well, speaking of, I was in Mr. Left Shark's stream last night helping with a snap and just watching, having fun. And I'm telling you, Twitch is way more lenient than YouTube. Okay. We're not going to do this right now, I think. No, let's go up. We'll do that later. Let's just do a couple more Merlin trials, and then I think we'll do the ancient magic. Okay, if you see those skulls right there, that means there's like a special enemy that you have to defeat. I suppose we can. We have Confringo now. This one's kind of hard to find. So it's like a hidden...
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Well, I think that's the point, darling. Okay, well, we'll do this first. Okay, we actually triggered a butterfly, but we're just going to leave that. Okay. No, those are just more wolves. Ooh, what do we see here? More wolves. Okay, so you're going to see this little bridge. So again, this is near Keenbridge if we look at the map. So here's Keenbridge. So off here to the left is where you're going to find those two enemies. You're going to go over this bridge and then keep going straight through the trees, and you're going to see a little cave right there. Inside that cave are two legendary enemies, and then there are Inferi. So you have what you need pretty quick in the game to defeat these enemies. So there's no reason to wait. They're not really a high level. You just need those spells equipped. So before you go in here, just make sure that you have Confringo and Incendio, and then you'll be good to go. Oh, wait, you know what? Let me actually, I think, Depulso. Okay, so here they come. So there he is, the Grim, if you remember your Harry Potter. And then the white. Yes, thank you. Okay, dang. You're pissing me off. There we are. we're going to collect everything not nailed down. And then what's nice about this is there's a different way out than you came in, which will allow you to go right to a Merlin trial, which is pretty cool. There's a large chest back here. Chucks boulder at it, right? I'm being attacked by a cat. Okay, so you see there's like this area right in here. You can, once you get Wingardium Leviosa, you can bring that over here and place it right at the bottom here. I don't have that yet, so we're just going to go out the way we came and then fly up. Okay. So it's right over here by this waterfall. And then along with that, there's a treasure hut. So I usually do the treasure hut first, and then I do the Merlin trial. Ooh, yummy. So you can see he got bit by one of the grim or the white shadow that we just fought. So he's saying, I don't want to be that. So yeah. And we got his old glasses. Gross. Throws cheese and crackers at the enemies. Cheese and crackers. Okay. This one's just a jumping trial. These are pretty easy, but you have to do them in the order they want you to. Yeah, it's a big game. Isn't this beautiful, though? I mean, look at this. It's just gorgeous. So you can see there's those butterflies again, which we're not going to do. We'll come back to that. But there's an ancient magic thing right here. This is like ancient castle thing. Hello. Why aren't you starting? Bet you we have to do the map chamber before it'll start back up. Along this side here is the train station. Let's go on to this side of the world. And then there's a little town there. Again, you're going to be coming to all these places, so I would just do your questing as they come at this point in the game. And if you can, stop at some Merlin trials and do the ones that you can do. Which is not that one. Just roll onto broom. Exactly. Down here by this tree is a hut and a chest. And again, this just starts a flue flame area for you to use. And then there's a bunch of coins you can steal in here too. I can't wait for oh god. I'm telling Weasley, I'm gonna as soon as they announce when it's coming out is when I tell my boss, these are the days that I won't be coming in. FYI. Launch a burning enemy into one another. No, that's not gonna happen. Spiders. Exactly. Exactly. Sorry, I have COVID part 2. I can't come in. I'm busy. Hello. Oh, it won't let me do it because I'm being attacked by spiders. Nope. Ha. Okay. You can do these balloons. There's no reason to wait, but that's just up to you. Okay, so along the tracks here, there is a, there are a number of chests that you can grab. So I usually just kind of fly down here, and then I think it's, maybe it's around the corner here. There's some moonstone, which obviously trying to think. Do I want to go up there? So up here at the top, there is a Merlin trial that you can do. It's the ones with the like the balls that you did in the very beginning.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Right after you requested not. Oh, so you're on the 9th. Oh, that's cool. I'm technically working that update day, but I work from home. So if I choose to work at 9 o'clock that night or 6 in the morning, I can do that. Whoops. I just depulsed the balls into space. How about we switch that spell back to Accio? Oh, whoops. Well, hi, Softy. How are you? And then there's some down here, which I usually just jump. There's also an Ashwinder egg thing back here you can grab. I am doing pretty darn good. It's been a good day. Okay, so this one's up on this rock here. You can see it just kind of, you see that poof of leaves that pop out when you get near it. The balls are across the way here, but if you go all the way over there, there are a couple spiders that'll pop out at you. You can see them on the map there. But if you just stand at the edge here and Accio the balls from here, then you don't have to worry about them. And there we are.
That's that.
You still can't get the hang of flying. I mean, it's not my favorite. You don't understand the Merlin trials? I mean, I think it's just, they say basically he was a trickster who liked to play pranks with his friends. And so he developed all these trials for his friends. Okay, this is a quest. You don't want to start that yet. I wouldn't go there yet. That's a spider den of hell. We can do that one later. It's not my favorite, as you can tell. So over here is Hogsmeade Station, and there are a couple things we can do here. We have a Merlin trial, a Revelio page, and then a vendor. He's my favorite vendor, Leo, which we met the last stream, but he's in 2 different locations.
Think twice before trying that again.
Okay, let's see if we want to make any room by selling some junk. Yeah, we'll keep that for now. Okay. Well, we've got over 17,000 now. Okay. So then the Merlin trial is right over here. It's going to be one that you're going to need Confringo for. It's similar to the one that starts the Merlin trials for you, but you don't have enough time to run up to each one of them and use Incendio, so you have to use Confringo because it sends the spell at a larger pace. So we're gonna go ahead and start this one, and then you'll see there's one of the pots. So I'm gonna Confringo it from here. And then there's one here. Oops, I actually just forgot where the other one was. Just let it reset. Where is the other one? Oh, it's right in front of me. My goodness. Okay, let's try that again. And then the other one's over here. There you go. Spider balloons with roller skates. Absolutely. You're moving your storage back inside? I did too, and I'm so happy I did. I'm so happy I did. Okay, so then once you've gotten that one, fly over the wall here for Hogsmeade Station. And right over here is like the ticketing area. It's like the main kind of building. It says on there, Hogsmeade Station. That's where the Revelio page is. And there we are. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and out from here, we're going to use our flames and just get to... I did. I can't tell you how many times I have lit just random citizens up. Sorry. I prefer the balloons with skates, not gonna lie.
I'm most pleased to be included.
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we?
I delivered the potions to Fatima Lawang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
I'm not lighting up my poor mooncalves. I know. It doesn't matter what you say here again. There's no real consequences to how you behave with Pippin. Or with her potion book.
At least it's done with.
And you can ask for money.
Delivering those potions was a bit more work than I'd expected. I'd like an additional fee.
I suppose that's business for you. Very well, I shall increase your pay, but I'm not at all pleased about it.
By the way, I found this book of potion recipes in Cambridge.
Yeah, I agree, Bug.
Is this Fatima's recipe book?
So it doesn't, like, again, it doesn't matter what you say here. It's just depending on, like, the kind of feel that you want your character to be. So she's I'm just gonna, she's nice.
I had no idea it was hers.
Some things are sacred amongst potioneers. I shall return it to her immediately.
And scene. Okay. Let's go to the 3 broomsticks. Kitty. Ooh, pretty kitty. It's how Milo sounds when he's playing with the spring. Because he's got the spring in his mouth. Meows around it. Okay, so you'll see there's a quest that pops up when you get to 3 broomsticks. It's just a side mission. This is the butterfly quest.
Pardon me, but were you saying something?
Oh, hello. Talking to myself. I'm Clementine.
I know, the moon calves are so darn cute. We hit the like goal. Boop, boop. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Pet every cat, right? Why wouldn't you?
I've had an irrationally intense fear of it ever since.
Thank you.
I'm insatiably curious as to where the butterflies go in the forest.
I forget what I set the like. Oh, we set it at 15. Oh my goodness. Okay. So we're at 16. I mean, I hate to put it too high. Let's just leave it at 15. I met it. I'm feeling good about myself. We'll leave it at that. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get it.
If I have time, I shall see where they lead.
Oh, how kind. Students these days have so much more courage than I ever did. You can usually find me right around here. I hope to see you soon.
So the nice thing about the butterfly quest is each butterfly gives you a spellcraft for your room of requirement. And she gives you one as well. So those are always awesome. If you like to decorate your room of requirement, those are a must. And I love decorating my room of requirement. Speaking of, we need to pick up a few things. Oops. Looks like I just deliberately kicked his books over. Let's pick up. So some potions and some stations and things make different things. So I want to pick up potions. I'm not worried about. It's the potting tables. I think I want the large one with 2. I just got to find it. There it is.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
And then let's do the medium one with 3. And the small with... we've got enough. I'm just going to go ahead and get it. And then one of the great ones to get here is the material refiner. So this one, like every 10 minutes, will spit moonstone out at you. So you don't have to constantly be collecting it when you're out and about. I mean, you're going to want to because some things do get expensive, but I get that. That's like one of the first things I like getting in the game as soon as I get my room of requirement. Okay, we did get that. Just checking. You want a cat, but you can't have one. Is it because of allergies? I have friends like that. Okay. Oh, nope. Wait. I almost forgot. Not today, Satan. Okay. We need to purchase some seeds and yeah, because we're going to start growing our own stuff instead of buying it. Oh, kitty. Spent 30 minutes petting all the cats in Hogsmeade. I don't know what you're talking about. It wasn't me. Kitty. Okay. Well, let's go buy some of the seeds from her. And then we can start planting our own mandrakes and all that kind of jazz.
You need to tread carefully in here. Venomous tentacula.
I definitely want the Chinese chomping cabbages.
Always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
Yeah, we should have enough to purchase all of the seeds. You get itchy around cats. So, did you know, Bug, that there is a new medication that you can actually give animals? I think it's both cats and dogs, but basically what it does is it's like, you know, how you put deodorant on and they say it's pH balanced or whatever. Well, it's kind of like that, but it literally cuts down the oils in their skin. It's not necessarily the like dander or anything like that, but it cuts down the part that's allergic for humans, I guess. I don't know much about it. I've just seen a couple of commercials. But yeah. My cabbages that's from wait, don't tell me.
Oh, it's you. What a pleasant
Oh
surprise.
god, my daughter is probably dying right now cuz she knows hold on, don't tell me. Avatar Airbender, right? Avatar. Okay. Well, we're going to get all the seeds.
Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with.
I don't bother with fertilizer, I got to be honest. It's just something I don't bother with. It's kind of a money waste in my mind. Okay, so let's go back to Hogwarts and then back to our room, and then we can start growing a few things. I'm right. I knew it. Took me a hot minute, but I did know that one. Okay, let's pick our tables here. That's for the medium. I mean, I think we're going to stick with the... What do we think of the yellow? I kind of like it. Whoops. Get our medium ones going. And then a large, small one. Gotta have the mandrakes. Do you like the mandrakes? See, I don't really use them that often, to be fair. Okay, let's get rid of that table back there. Oh wait, I gotta collect my plant out of it first. Okay, so one way to do it. Okay, I don't think I would need to plant that, but I definitely need mallow sweet because we're going to be doing a lot of Merlin trials over time. The mandrake. And knotgrass. Venomous Tentacula. And Fluxweed. Shrivel Figs. And the rest of them cabbages. Depulso. Okay. Now that we have all that going for us, let's look at, I think we just got to talk to the two professors because we did their assignments. Yep, herbology, and we didn't use thunder. Yes, we did. We did use Thunder Brew against. Absolutely, we did. Okay, well, we're going to go to the forest then because that's a good way to get an enemy. So we'll go to the world map. I used it. Didn't I use it against the Dug Bog? I know I did. Whatever. Okay. Let's go. So this is where you start the butterfly quest too. Although we accidentally activated one earlier, the actual quest will start. Okay.
There they are. She wasn't
So
making it up.
it's literally just follow the butterflies.
Well, we've come this far. Miss Willardsea might get an answer about these butterflies.
Random people. I'm ahead of them. There they are. Sometimes it's best to follow them when you're on a broom. Sorry, dear. So the butterflies are always going to go to a crop of plants like this. And then you just Revelio it, and it's going to show a chest that you can now open and get a spellcraft.
Oh, wow. Look what we have here.
Ooh, an ornamental stand. Whatever will I do without you? Okay. Let's equip Thunder Brew and go kick some buns. Oh, I don't have any Thunder Brew. Dang it. Okay, we'll come back. Hold on. Easy way to do this. We're just going to go over here to Lower Hogsfield. Hello from the King household. Uh-oh. Hi, how are you? Guys, I have a secret. The King Collector is my brother. So don't ask any personal questions and don't tell him anything secrets I've told you.
You ran all those goblin loyalists off. I can't tell you.
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
I need some Thunder Brew.
What do you have for sale?
Hopefully, Thunder Brew. You've got to be kidding me. He sells everything but Thunder Brew. Okay. Well, I guess we're going to Hogsmeade to J. Pippin's, and we're going to go there. Wait. Glacius. Give us the deets. No, there's no deets. I was perfect child, so there's really nothing to tell.
Any assistance at all?
I was perfection itself. Okay, let's buy up his Thunder Brew.
Thank you.
You're welcome. How about we start making our own? How much money do I have left? Okay, we'll wait on that. I am so sorry, Lainey. You've had that headache all day. I will say a lot of these weather fronts that have been going through have just been horrific. Everybody trying to get... It's not going to happen. I'm telling you. Let's see. World map. Let's go back to our forest. Dreams, tell us some stories. It feels like it runs in the family. I do tell stories. He doesn't really tell stories. Perfection itself. I was sweet. I did what I was told at all times. I cleaned. I mean, I literally was perfection. I don't know what to tell you. Let's see. Okay. Drink it.
Yes.
Okay, I must have finished the assignment. Okay. He was fixing the door, okay? He took the door off the hinges to fix it. I didn't do anything to it. I just, like, closed it a little too hard a couple times. No, Marm's not going to do anything. Marmalade's not going to tell you anything. Okay, now we can go to class. A couple times. Just a couple times. I slammed my door. Okay, I shut the door rather hard a couple times. He didn't like it, and so he took the door off the hinges. I do tell Marmalade stories. This is true, but she would have to tell them secondhand. She doesn't know all of my stories. Is it bad to mix allergy medication and ibuprofen? No. You can take allergy medication and ibuprofen at the same time.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
And remember that not all allergy medicine's the same. So
after all, shortcuts only ever
you have to make sure you're taking the right one. She deserved it. Yes, everything went well.
Of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but I want to make sure you're well prepared.
Weren't you lurking, Like, why are you in chat right now?
It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it
Taking some ibuprofen, then allergy wasn't enough. Yeah, so what kind... It depends on what kind of allergy medicine you're taking.
Focus. Defendo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention.
See? Bug knows. I mean, sure. I love Defendo, by the way. I'm so excited.
It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
Yeah, oh, for sure. It's the pink one. Okay, so that medication is not going to do what you need it to do. If you're taking medication for allergies, like Benadryl works for the pink one. That works for things like, let's say, skin rash, or, you've ingested something that might be causing you a little bit of an allergic reaction. That's what Benadryl is good for. If you're having seasonal allergies, you want to take something like a Zyrtec or a Claritin or a Flonase spray. You can do those. You want something that's more geared towards seasonal allergies. Benadryl is probably not going to help your seasonal allergies. Marmalade came from the tea. Always. She could be up in her room. I could be screaming her name. Won't hear me. But if my husband and I are down here like talking about something, like, oh, did you hear about this, this, and that? All of a sudden we'll say, we're here, you from upstairs. Oh, who are you talking about? What was that? It's like, you can hear us just fine. The tea spiller. Okay, once you get to Pulso, you can open this map. Anytime you see those little buttons on the wall, no problem. You can start opening those. And then in here, there's just a couple things. There's a little note you can read. And then there's a mirror. Okay, so this one... Resto Momentum on water. That's not a bad one to cast on water. So it's in the girls' bathroom here. Then you can take it back in. You don't have to open the map up with Depulso after you've opened it the once. It will automatically open for you. And then you can put the little moth in his frame. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. Let's go to herbology and get that spell. So if you're into mods for games, you can actually get a mod that gives you Professor Garlick's hair, the big long braids. I wish we had that hairstyle in DDB. Not so much the dress.
How wonderful to see you again. I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a
nice.
graceful wand movement.
Mic drop. Ancient magic.
Try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of snow.
I did not miss that one. Wingardium Leviosa.
Well done! Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in... I've set some crates out for you in the next room.
So you don't have to move the crates, but she does put spell potions underneath them for you to take for free, so. Lumos, why thank you. Oops, wrong one. think that's it. There is a chest over here, though. And I want to say there's some plants, too, that you can steal. But I could be wrong. Let's see. No. You didn't know that? Yeah, so the you can definitely, and you can come back and take the plant, by the way, that you planted to begin with. It'll keep growing Dittany until you change it out. So this does become a potting table that you can just keep. I usually don't come back here after I've gotten the second spell from her, so there's that. Okay. Let's see our list of questing here. Follow the butterflies. We got to return to her and just talk to her. And then we can talk to Professor Fig, and let's do the first trial, shall we? Before we... I definitely want to get the first trial done. Okay, so let's go to Hogsmeade. Do I always keep the spell colors together? No, it just depends on what I'm doing. You always have... There's really nothing that comes at you where you don't have time to change your spells. That's, you know, it's kind of like, I don't know, what do you want to say? It's kind of like, I'm trying to put it in like a DDV term. Scramble coin, right? So sometimes you swap your coin or your pieces out or whatever. It's kind of like that. No matter what fight you're in, as soon as you click that spell rearrange button, everything pauses. So just quickly, whatever button that is for you, just quickly press that button, rearrange the spells for what you're doing at the time. So, you know, I think it just depends on what you're doing. So like when we get beasts, I usually remove these spells and I make it my beast spells and my bag, like if I'm out collecting the creatures and stuff. So I just change them depending on what I'm doing. Oh, he got another instrument. So he's got 3 now. I'm the only one who's kind, evidently, because... Oh, hey. I love the music in Hogsmeade.
Can't thank you enough for help.
Please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterfly.
I do.
Hello, Miss Willardsey. Well, what happened? Did you find them?
Yes.
They led me into the forest and revealed a treasure.
Oh, how lovely! I'm glad you were rewarded for your efforts. Perhaps one day I'll be able to bring myself to go into the forest. For now, I'm happy simply knowing there's something so lovely to see, should I dare.
And then she gives us one of my favorite. Okay, so there we go. Does Honeydukes exist in this time? It sure does. I can show it to you. It's right around the corner. So the story of Hogwarts Legacy takes place about 150 years before Harry Potter. But there, yeah, so there's Honeydukes right here. And yes, you can go in and there's a lot of things in the game that kind of will be, you know, like a homage to the original story of Harry Potter and whatnot. So it all plays in together really nicely. But yeah, there's Honeydukes. It's pretty cool. So there's the Fizzing Whiz Bees. And you can, yes, you can try them. Yeah, I mean, the game is really fun. You can play around with everything in the game. It's just super fun. Let's see. Okay, so let's go to Fig. He wants to meet us in the map chamber, so let's just go directly to the map chamber. Once you open the map chamber, you get the secret rooms list here, which is your room of requirement and the map chamber, so you can go directly there. Birdies, bots, beans, and chalky frogs. Yes, they're in there too. Am I supposed to go to his office first? It said map chamber. Report to Professor Fig. Ugh. Okay, fine. You can get them on Amazon. I'm pretty sure you could get the chocolate frogs and the beans on Amazon. Oh, same, Lindsay, same. Did you ask me? I'm sorry, you asked me what my favorite spell was earlier. My favorite spell is probably either Defendo or Bombarda.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Eldritch Diggory's portrait in the common room told me about his great niece, Helen.
His great niece?
Yes, she used to be an Aura. Well, she took me to Azkaban to meet Anne Thisbe.
You went to Azkaban?
Quite an experience, but you see, Anne knew Richard Jackdaw before he died. So I had to find his ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern.
No, she's like, anyway, don't worry about that.
Skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it
You
or
like
not,
the curse spells?
the room below Hogwarts.
And you play at Slytherin? I mean, I see you, Lindsay.
Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to...
I have learned all the curse spells once. No, twice. I did twice. And then I did the whole... What's it called? The trial thing where you go down into the forest. There's like this hidden battle for using only cursed spells. Better be Gryffindor. I love Fig here.
Think it was beneath us all this time.
I did too, Charlene. I did too. I was like, it's just not my nature. I get too connected to my characters. I can't play disconnected, like just, it's just a character, it's just a game. Like, I mean, Coco is not evil. There's no way. But she plays evil Coco sometimes, and she likes using the spells and all that, and I can't do it. Ravenclaw, nice. Big Newton. My husband loves this part. He's a map nerd. Well, he teaches geography, so yeah.
There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts.
Aw.
If only you were here to see this.
It's so sad. Thinks of his wife.
Hello,
I
Professor
like it.
Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge.
Yes, he does play video games.
You must complete
Yep.
on your own.
He played Legacy.
Memory of viewed in my vault in
He plays all the Assassin's Creed games. He likes Mass Effect. All the Mass Effect games. Although I played Mass Effect games too. What else does he play? Starfield.
Precisely.
He doesn't like multiplayer games, so nothing like that. But yeah, he's an avid gamer.
Knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted
What's the game with Aloy in it? He loves that game. All of the, I think there's been three of them now, 2 or 3 of them. I forget the name of it though. Forbidden West was the expansion or the second game, but I can't remember the main name of the game.
Kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance,
The Pew Pews.
As you complete
Ghost of Tsushima, yeah, Dragon Age.
what you choose to do.
You want Aloy.
You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
There's been 2 of them, yeah. Forbidden West was the second. I can't remember the name of the actual... What's the name of the game, though? It's going to drive me nuts. Horizon Zero Dawn. There it is.
I do know that our young friend here has seen traces.
Yeah, I can't get into Palia. I got to be honest. I tried. Same with Infinity Nikki. I just couldn't get into it. It's way too grindy for everything. Welcome back, Gnome. Yay.
Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable
We're about to do the first
skill and
trial.
already
I'm excited.
We shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look?
You haven't tried Palia or Nikki. So Palia is very grindy. You have to build a lot of resources for Palia. But I mean, I guess some of the decor is really cool. It's just a matter, I think you have to get into some sort of multiplayer aspect and trade supplies, if I'm correct.
Don't think I have.
And then
Perhaps your young friend is not as
Infinity Nikki is very outfit based. Hi, Sarah. Hi again. But yeah, I just couldn't get into either of them. I'm not saying they're bad. It's just not my thing. I have to have some sort of a story or mini quests and things going on, I guess. Although I guess Infinity Nikki does, but kind of like our premium store, there's definitely a premium to Infinity Nikki as well.
To learn the knockback jinx flipendo. Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
We're just going to stand here for a minute because I think... Nope. Okay. Okay, so what I like to do is go to the world map. I go to my furthest, or my closest point to where we're going and then fly from there.
It's time
time you learned Glacius, the freezing spell.
Ooh,
It is an
like
efficient way to cool down
map direction.
situation.
I have horrible sense of direction.
Complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Okay, so that's Madame Kagawa. I think we're about to get Howens too, but okay. Let's fly. Ooh, Imperio. Naughty, naughty. I just want a new ACNH. I want that. I want Hogwarts Legacy 2. So you can see there's a bunch of stuff to do around here. Just go to the tower, do this quest first before you try to get anything over here. Yeah, exactly. Okay, light the flame. I'm going to change my outfit because I don't want to do this quest in a school uniform. That's just me. And I should probably put my highest level stuff on. I think that's it there. I don't want to switch my wand handle. You finally got a good one. Expelliarmus Unknown. Nice. Nice. Hi, Amanda. You can't stay longer than 30 minutes. I understand. No worries. No worries. Okay, so let's make sure we're leveled up here. Collect everything. I think we can expand our inventory as well. Yep. Excellent. And let's see, do we want to do any talent points? We have 3 talent points we can allocate. I definitely want to do Defendo, Confringo, and I think we'll go Stealth. So both. So what you do is you go in, you pick whatever item you want to wear based on its ability. So, for example, I am currently wearing the highest at 54 defense. Now, obviously I don't want to go down, but we can, if I wanted to, I could go to this one, and this has increased damage with Defendo, but my defense goes down by 1. So, I mean, whatever. But so what you do is you pick the item that you want. Like, let's say I'm going to pick this one, and now I have googly eyes. What you do is you go back to that same tab, so eyes, and then you can see where it says there's this, you hit the square button down there and it says change appearance. So that's not going to change my item. I'm still going to have the highest level of item, but now I can just change it to be nothing. So you can see I'm still wearing it, but I'm not wearing it, if that makes sense. So I'm just changing how I look. I don't think we need a cloak for this mission. Let's wear something super cool, shall we? Okay, that's a bit much. That's my favorite, of course. I wore that for Jackdaw's mission, though. Maybe we'll switch it up a little. Although they're all skirts. It's very Highland officer. I don't like this one. It always makes me think of, like, Peter Pan and his merry men. That one's not bad, but not great. Too girly. That's the dark arts one, by the way. If you get the dark arts, this is the outfit that comes with it. It's not bad. Hey, we could wear a Azkaban outfit. I think we're going to wear that one because it's my favorite. Okay.
Over here.
You're like, Fig, I've been sleeping on the ground for an hour. What are you doing?
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well,
okay.
This isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here.
Already did.
In announcing our arrival. Quickly now.
Okay. So this is basically, this beginning part is a training thing to be able to learn Petrificus Totalis.
Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis. Well done.
So this one is just kind of a cat and mouse kind of game. You're going to watch the red dots and watch where they go.
Something here. Ramrock said so.
I like going over here and taking these two knuckleheads out first.
Must be something here. Ramrock said so.
We're close to a breakthrough.
Okay, this dude's going to move.
Ramrock said so.
Just have to be careful because sometimes he turns around. Okay, there's two guys over here. I think they're the only ones left. You should be able to get them both at the same time if you've leveled up your spells. Okay. In here are some letters that you need to pick up. That's how you progress this quest, is by picking up this letter.
Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
So this is one where I'm going to switch my spells. And he's the reason why. So if you see him... Again, everything's paused. If you see him, he's got the yellow around him. So I need a yellow spell equipped to break his spell around him, his like force field. Or you can smash him with a rock. Either way, I like to switch my spells up and just take out Incendio because that's just a nothing spell. But yeah, this is where I kind of switch my spells around. Make sure I've got the right ones equipped.
Easily diverted.
Okay, so now once you've done that, you're free to just loot the area.
It's more than mere coincidence that we encountered Ranrock's loyalists here.
Okay.
Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked. An unlocking charm.
Oh, that's awesome, Amanda. That's really exciting. So in here, this is where you start the first trial, but there's a number of things to take a look at here. So there's a book on the table here that will say something. I'll leave that to you. There are some chests of goodies, coins all over. Again, statue stuff. You can investigate all of those things. As you go up the stairs, again, there's bags of stuff, some coins. So I make that mistake. That's you just makes you drink the tea. Yuck. Okay.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
If you don't start his quest, you can pick. There's a few things to pick up here. Okay, now we can start it.
Hello, Professor. Did you say San Bakar's Tower?
Arresto momentum on me.
Professor Bakar is a keeper
No.
you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor.
So any Americans doing anything fun for the 4th of July weekend?
Goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting.
Mr. Jam's birthday is Saturday, so we don't really celebrate the 4th much and do anything just because none of us like crowds.
Downstairs near the entry,
I don't think we're doing anything, but we are going to like a really nice, not fancy, but nice Chinese restaurant. And yeah, that'll be fun. I think we might go to a bookstore afterwards because it's like our happy place.
Remember what you see.
But what are you guys all doing?
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe.
Yes, sir.
You're going to a wedding on the 4th? Ooh, a 4th of July wedding? I don't think I've ever been to a 4th of July wedding. That's interesting. How much longer I'll be streaming? I'll probably stream till about 9 o'clock.
A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry.
You're having pizza on the 4th. You already had 2 cheeseburgers. Hey. I've heard of worse things. DDV prep this weekend, huh? That's cool too. Yeah, I'm going to be doing, hopefully finishing my Mermaid Lagoon and then making the video on it. Okay, here we go. First trial.
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section.
Okay, there is a bag. I don't know if it's this one or the second trial. It's the second trial. Okay, so there's nothing here. You can just continue on to the end. You're almost done with the star path. Woohoo! Okay, so you can see here there's nowhere to go. You're going to go down the stairs here and activate. You can see there's nothing here, right? But once you activate this, a chest will pop up behind you. So don't just run right back up the stairs. If you turn around, there's a chest. Now, the chests and things that we're about to see throughout the first trial, they are completely optional. If you want to 100% the game, which is what I'm trying to help you do, you can get them all, but they're not necessary, and usually they're crap. I don't know why. You'd think they'd put their best stuff there, but yeah, I got nothing. Okay, so on either end here, there is a chest. Okay. Go into the next room. Anything special that Nana does to interact? I don't think so. I've not seen anybody report any special interactions. You're going to have your 4th of July meal on the 5th. Ooh, what's your 4th of July meal? Like, is it something special that you do, or? Okay, so there is a chest here, but I don't think it activates until you activate the switch. Oh, no, here it is.
More traces of ancient magic.
Okay.
Something must be different.
So the key about doing these is you're basically flipping from your reality from red to blue and blue to red. So right now you can see the outside rim of the screen is red. We need to make the screen blue. So that's all we're doing here. So you can see right now with red, there it's just a plain, it's a plain nothing. But if I turn it to blue, you can progress through it. So there's that. Probably something like burgers. Delish. Okay. Activate.
These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
So I need to catch a weapon. Like that. Yeah, that didn't work on Big Ugly. I don't think there's anything in this room other than here. Okay, so when you come into this room, to get out, you're going to go behind this main dais right here and go behind. But off here to the right is like a little chamber.
The keepers planned for me.
You're just going to hit the switch and cross the bridge. That's it. Okay. This is just the moving platform. Right when you get in here, you're going to see the, like to do the ancient magic so you can see it starting. You just have to get to the right place. I'm going to have to move some spells here. Okay, now you can see there's a doorway here. If we go over and look at it, it doesn't really go anywhere or do anything. So you're going to see it shows that we can get through there, but we can't actually get through there until So you can see it. There's nothing there to go through until we go over this way. So there's no point in turning anything blue. You can just remain how you are. Just traverse around the room. You can stop. There's a bunch of stuff to stop and get around the way. And that's pretty much it.
What did that burst of magic do? Perhaps I
Nothing.
More statues.
So in lieu of boxes, there are these eggs. You can throw those. I don't like you. Damn. That's on me. I was going to show you guys how you can line your shot up like this. You can have one enemy land on the other. And down. Okay.
Making this easy on me.
Okay, so this one is all about a bridge. So you can see the ancient magic spot is in the middle of air, so you need to call the platform over. And then you can start the ancient magic. And that's going to open up the room to two sides. So now you can see both sides of the room. So the key to this is going to be going back and forth out of red and blue. Okay, so right now you can see in the red side, the bridge is there and we can't get through. But if I turn the room to blue, now that bridge is gone. So now what I can do is I can get on this platform here. And now I can get to the other side of the room. Now, you see there's something missing, right? There's no pulley over there. So now I got to go back over and I need to turn the room red again. I need to make the bridge pop back up.
That burst of magic change on both sides of the archway.
Hello.
Something
There we
must be
go.
different.
Okay, so now that I have the bridge back, now we can see that that pulley system is back. So I pull this back over. And now I can go and exit. And I will give absolute full credit to my daughter, Miss M. Marmalade. She's the one who figured this out for the family. The first play around, way back in COVID times. She figured it out first. Petrificus totalis? What? Yeah, that's not happening. Oh, he's over there. I was like, where is this guy? Oh, you figured out how to do that one puzzle with the bridge first. Two more. Or one more. There we go. You were making your character. What are you still playing? Baldur's Gate? Okay. Basically, whoop, that's what happens when you don't move your spells. Okay. So we're going to get on the platform. Okay, so I like to do that. And then you can call this one to you from here. Basically connect the two, hop between, and now you can get over to this way. Okay. We are chugging right through. Why are all these health potions all over? What's about to happen? Why do I need so much Wiggenweld? Boss battle energy. That's what that is too. Okay, so there's a couple things that are going to happen here. I am going to leave that the way it is. Before I go in here, I am going to equip my cabbages. So you're about to get like a really big one of those sentient guards. And the chomping cabbages actually do help defeat them quicker. But you're going to have a bunch of little ones first.
Don't like the look of this.
I specifically don't like you. Oh, he took his friend out. Nice. Okay, so here's the big guy. You're going to see triggers pop up with yellow and blue. So I'm going to go ahead and get one of the purple ones out. I'm going to take off Expelliarmus because he's not holding a weapon. So I want a yellow and a purple one available because you're going to see those pop up. And then we'll go from there. Ancient Magic. Cabbages. Okay. Ancient Magic. And more cabbages. Okay, I'm going to let him make his little bubble here. Because I need to see, it says destroy the orb as it's charging. So he's going to charge with a specific color. And that's the color of spell we want to hit him with. Come on. There we go. chuck another cabbage at him. And there we go.
What a relief. Another pensive.
So for everybody in here who's played the game before, is your favorite trial the third one? Enjoy your lurk, gnome. Yeah, right?
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace.
It is quite the beard, right?
What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough.
This is where we get teenage Isadora.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic
Especially to look at the
mastery
end.
to transfigure more than the physical world.
Pure teenager.
But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morgana, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
To be continued.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map.
Oh, I didn't let her finish that thought. But yes, it's the way back to the map room. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? So pretty. Can you imagine if we could make our floor in our house like that? Where it shows like the whole valley. So I say our house as if you know immediately that I'm talking about DDV.
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir, and this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the port key to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that pensive.
I did.
She was thinking about the
Something
cookies.
that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, they really
You'll
did.
find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You'll need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then.
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think
that there's a connection
Yes.
to Victor?
Yes.
Perhaps.
Spoiler
We can't
alert.
be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies, yes, sir.
Before you go...
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world?
Yes.
Aside from those along our path.
Not that I recall.
Yes, I did one.
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am,
I bet he knows where the cookies are. He looks like he definitely knows where the cookies are.
I will look out for them.
Well, hi, Milo. Oh, look how pretty. Isn't that gorgeous? I love how they change the seasons when you finish a trial. It's such a good mechanic. Wouldn't it be cool if we had seasonal changes in DDV? Oh, brilliant. You're making me want cookies. Best season is fall. I could not agree more. I love fall. And why do we call it fall? Why do we call it fall?
I should ask Sirona
about a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
Because leaves fall down, exactly. That's why we call it fall. I would like to
Please
delete
see
you.
me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
Now, can I get rid of you? Thank y'all. Okay. Salem used to be right behind your backyard. Oh my gosh, you have no idea how badly M wants to move to Salem. I don't think we have anything there. Oh, that one's better. Oh, that one's even better. Okay. So Weasley, you know how badly you want Dalmatians in the game? That is how bad M wants to move to Salem. Yeah, it's expensive to live there, right? I feel like a jaunty scarf is in need here. It's fall, right? I feel like we need a scarf. And then let's pick a cloak. Ooh, I like that one with the gold. Maybe this sweater and trousers. That's cute. I like that. Don't light any black flame candles. Yeah. Okay. Beast class, which we know what we're going to get there. The Caretaker's Lunar Lament. This is important to do only because this is going to give you all the unlocking spells. And that one's very fun to do. This is Speak to Serona. That is the one that's going to start the main quest, so I don't recommend doing that right now. I recommend doing these two first. Madame Kagawa's assignment, you can do that at your leisure. Same with Professor Garlic. Actually, we can do that right now. Acquire all 3 combat plants and use them simultaneously. So the way I like to do this is you want to do your Mandrake last. So I usually toss that one first. And then I toss the Chinese chomping cabbages. And then I use the Mandrake. Done. Milo, my goodness. He keeps coming over here and dropping his spring next to me like, please throw my spring. You want me to throw your spring? Hold on. Hold on. This is what he keeps bringing me. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. You just heard him dive into a big pile of brown packing paper. It's his favorite thing ever. Okay. So at any rate, these are all kind of, these kind of quests can wait a little bit. He's telling stories. Yeah, he's got a lot to say. Okay, so yeah, I would do these actually in order as they're listed. Beast class, the Caretaker's Lunar Lament, and then the Helm of whatever. Yeah, so that's what I would suggest. The other thing you can do is this is a good time to always take a break. If you look at the map, you can start going through and doing just some Merlin quests here and there. You can do going through some of these little towns you can look at. You can see over here in Upper Hogsfield, there are a number of quests you can do. These can all be done now. They don't need to wait any longer. So you can go ahead and do all of those. That's always fun to do. In fact, let's just go do one. Let's just go do one. He's looking at me like, are you going to throw it again?
Imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
And I have to count to 3, otherwise he's confused.
Turned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Excuse me, did you say something about a Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about
Dorothy.
Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph. Only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders.
That's exactly what he said, Bug.
Promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will.
I'm watching him climb underneath. He'll hide under the paper and be really, really still. And I'll say, where's Milo? And he'll just sit there and wait for me to come close and then attack me. He's like a dog.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph
Yeah, the
was
voice
last seen in the
acting
forest
is
wearing
really good in this game, I will say.
one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
Okay, so we go speak to Claire.
Upper Hogsfield is being terrorised by Ranrock's loyalists. It's not right.
I couldn't help it over here. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved
Mhm.
hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. Simply at my wit's end.
I am unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury or worse. Please be cautious.
Hi, baby.
We should not have to live in fear.
Oh, shush,
This
it's
is our
Mama.
home.
You gonna talk to people? You talking?
You talking, boy?
Just my baby.
He's glaring at me like, why did you do this to me?
You're such a good boy, huh?
Good little Milo.
Okay, you can get down. There, you got a little Milo break. Oops, that I hit a button as I picked up my controller. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to do that. Okay.
All that talk of cookies was making me hungry. Do you want cookies, Mom?
I will have cookies, but later.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Okay, so this is a location. Once you get this map, and you get this map in 3 different ways, or 4 different ways, depending on which house that you play it in. When you play as a Hufflepuff, this map is in this chest behind her. Hi, Lady Danbury. Welcome in. But yeah, you'll get this map. This is right outside the fallen. My God, I can't even speak. The Forbidden Forest. So when you get this map, go to the entrance of the Forbidden Forest. You're going to want to, you can see the wand is lit on the map. You'll light your wand and go to the end of the bridge and then take it from there.
A map. I wonder where it leads.
Okay, so we're gonna clear out the goblin encampments.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
Yeah, sorry about that. Oh, let's just...
One of Ranrock's camps. Exactly as Madame Beaumont described.
Let's see, what spells do I want to kick some booty with? Definitely this one. I like Accio. Those are pretty much my go-to goblin spells. Okay. You guys are mean. You first.
One camp down. One
There
more
we
to
go. That was a lot of goblins. But sometimes I like to draw those quite... The longer you fight, basically, the more show up. But frankly, I don't mind it in some cases because you get your dueling feats, or you need to defeat so many goblins for, whatever. So when you go here to your challenges into combat, I've completed and then some because, the more that come, the better for me, basically. Unless you're hot cocoa, and then you hate any kind of combat that comes your way. Okay. So the other one is over here, back by where we did the first ancient magic. Preserve, ancient magic well.
Is that the best you can do?
How about I conferring you right in the face? I have to say, I think dug bugs are my least favorite enemy. I actually enjoy trolls, oddly enough. Depulso. And scene.
Both camps cleared. Madame Beaumont would be glad to hear that.
Pick up everything that you can, obviously. First rule of gaming, right? Pick up anything that's not nailed down. Those are all pouches I can't take. Okay. What is my character's name? Her name is Charlotte.
This place has seen better days.
Yeah, the trolls are fun to fight. I really like the trolls. Let's see. We can go ahead and do these balloons while we're up here too. We'll be coming back to all of the towns once you can start unlocking doors. Hey, how about we stab that? Thank you. Oh, oh, goodness.
The Ministry ought to relax their feelings towards the dark arts.
Oh, well, since I'm here.
A Merlin trial.
Could it be
They'll rest in 10 graves.
a couple of jerks who need to die? No. Are you? Die before you hit the ground? Mm-hmm. So satisfying sometimes, isn't it? As you run away from a river troll. You know. You know which one always gets me is the that troll, the troll that's like the legendary troll, and it's got like 3 or 4 dug bugs around it. Oh, I hate that one. Where is it? There it is.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Okay, let's go back to Claire here.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
I do miss the bustle of business. Poor customers, afraid to venture out.
Hello, Madame Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
I managed to catch them off guard.
When my brother returns, this news will mean the world to him. You saved our hamlet.
Spoiler
my
alert.
friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
I should be going now. Thank you.
Thank you. Sincerely.
Okay. Well, it is after 9. Do you guys want me to do her brother right quick? Because that one doesn't take long. Do you want me to go ahead and do that since we're here? Or should we end stream? We'll go ahead and do it.
Might I speak with you?
I'd be happy to speak
How
with
much
you,
longer will he be streaming?
especially after your help
Like
making us of Ranrock's loyalists.
10 minutes. 10, 15
Mrs.
minutes.
Sprottle told me a little more about your brother, Bardolph.
Oh, dear
We're going to find out about her brother.
Bardolph herself if she
And
could.
then we'll go from there. Let's see.
She mentioned dark magic and even the Ashwinders.
Despite my repeated warnings, Bardolph's been experimenting with dark magic near the edge of the forest. I thought perhaps he'd get it out of his system and it would gradually
I like that.
stop.
I thought, just do your little dark magic thing, right? Just see how it goes. Play around with it. Get it out of your system, right? Cool, cool.
I'll let you know if I see.
Go ahead and do the quest. Okay, I'll go ahead and do it.
Thank you. How kind. I'd be so grateful to learn where he is. I know in my heart he's out there. Do be careful.
Oh, he's out there, all right.
I should be going now. Thank you.
Bardolph, where are you? I'll not give up.
Okay. I like to walk this one and not
I should investigate.
use my broom. Because there's some stuff that you can get along the way. There is a Merlin trial and there is a treasure hut. So we're going to go ahead and just walk it. There are a couple dug bogs here as well that you can take care of. And there's always moonstone somewhere along the way. Wouldn't it be cool if we could go around the valley like that and just shoot things and get free moonstone? Like, wouldn't that be amazeballs? Amazeball, I shouldn't say that. Sorry, YouTube. I'm sorry. It's amazing. Amazing. Yeah, we're not going to do you right now. You're always thinking about that. Yeah, I mean, wouldn't it be cool? Just like Moonstone, just out and about. I think it's funny that when they talked about Moonstone, it's the same, it's even the same color. I'm going the wrong way. Okay. I just got to get my bearings here. Where am I going? I think I'm going right here. It can't be that though. Okay, now I'm turned around. It's been a long day. We want to go here. Okay, I was close. I was close-ish. Again, I'm gonna walk up there. Okay. So the Merlin trial's down here. We can do that real quick. And there's the dug bog. Oh no, that's just a wolf. Okay. Considering, like, there's animagus in the game and in the movies and in the lore, I find it funny that you can just go up and kill a wolf. Like, what if somebody comes up and is like, why did you kill Larry? That's what I always think about. Okay, where's the pad? There it is. I'm glad you got to see me today, too.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time.
It's always fun hanging out with you guys. You cast Expelliarmus on me. That's why I was discombobulated. It was all your fault. Everybody blame Gnome. It was their fault. Hello. Think smarter, not harder. Okay, there we go. Goodness gracious. Not Larry. Exactly. Hashtag never forget Larry. I know. I just confringoed him in the face. Right out of his little puppy skin. It's natural selection. My savage daughter, folks. Oh, wait. Okay. Let's go into this smart. So this is a quest of Inferi. I'm going to get my 2 fire spells ready. Bad boy.
Is that inferior? That must be Bardolph. I'm not sure Madame Beaumont would want to know what really happened to him.
I hope that's my husband.
Of course it is.
Okay. I was like, Milo has a tendency when he's mad and not getting food, he starts just knocking stuff onto the floor. And I was hearing things behind me and I thought, I hope that's Mr. Jam and not Milo.
The cat has developed opposable thumbs.
Okay, but I do have headphones on, so... Okay, so when you come up here, and after you take everybody out, there's 2 letters. There's one in the tent. And it's going to tell you what's happened to Bardolph.
An entry from Bardolph's journal. He overheard whispers. Plan, something to do with him. This mentions Inferi, and something about it being Bardolph's turn next.
You can drink the grog here, but I don't recommend it. Oh, everybody's saying hi, Mr. Jam.
Well, hello to the big Jam fam. I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves.
We are. Oop, I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. I need to go back and tell her brother something about a brother.
Hold on, I'm going to bomb your session.
Aw, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. You know what's even sweeter than him giving me that little kiss on my head is the fact that he's behind me picking up the kitchen.
Madame Beaumont, I do have some news of your brother.
Oh, please tell me he's safe.
Okay, so you can choose to tell her I just killed him, or he's traveling. I'm not gonna lie.
I regret to say that Bardolph had been turned into an Inferius, and I had to kill him.
What?
I mean, could you imagine a high school student walking up to you and going, I'm sorry about your brother.
That's absurd.
I totally had to kill him.
Woolen jumper, hand knitted.
No. No. This can't be.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madame Beaumont.
What more could I have done?
I like this. Watch when she's like bawling her eyes out. Watch.
Bardolph.
She's so upset. Oh my gosh. She's so upset. And then you can like walk away. Can I talk to you? Hello? I went to buy your weird...
Then more. I shall never forgive myself.
They must have changed that because it used to be you could talk to her like right away. She sells really weird stuff. Sorrows, prayers. Exactly.
Oh, my sincerest gratitude, you brave soul.
Thanks for killing the goblins. And my brother.
For all that you've done for us.
So weird. It's just so random. Whips out wand. You shall pay. Exactly. That's how Coco plays. Let's see. Ooh, we got a night dancer broom. Let's see. Dead infamous foes. That was Bardolph was the third one. Why does it keep saying there's something here? Oh, because there is. Okay. And we do have one talent point, but I think I'm going to save it. Yeah, I'm going to save it. Okay, well, I guess that's about it. We are going to... What are you doing? What are you doing?
Raid.
Oh my God. I'm being raided by family. You guys are so silly. And I love you. I love you too. I swear we did not enter any kind of family contest for like best family of the year. We're not competing for anything.
If we were, we'd win easily.
They're just funny. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you guys so much for coming in. This was a lot of fun. We will be back together Friday at noon for DDV. We have obviously the large decorated table. Chef's kiss. Love that. But Friday at noon. And then Sunday, we have our members only stream for DDV, which we're going to have so much fun. I can't wait. I'm kind of pumping this up, and I hope I don't disappoint anybody, but I'm excited about it. I hope you guys are too. I hope to see you. So thank you guys so much, and we'll see you soon. Bye.